In Timaeus, Plato wrote the following about the Ouroboros, the creature that eats its own tail. He said, "The living being had no need of eyes when there was nothing remaining outside him to be seen, nor of ears when there was nothing to be heard, and there was no surrounding atmosphere to be breathed, nor would there have been any use of organs but the help of which he might receive his food or get rid of what he had already digested, since there was nothing which went from him or came into him, for there was nothing beside him. Of design he was created thus, his own waste providing his own food, and all that he did or suffered taking place in and by himself. For the Creator conceived that a being which was self-sufficient would be far more excellent than one which lacked anything. And as he had no need to take anything or defend himself against any one, the Creator did not think it necessary to bestow upon him hands, nor had he any need of feet, nor of the whole apparatus of walking, but the movement suited to his spherical form was assigned to him, being of all the seven that which is most appropriate to mind and intelligence. And he was made to move in the same manner and on the same spot, within his own limits, revolving in a circle. All the other 6 motions were taken away from him, and he was made not to partake of their deviations. And as this circular movement required no feet, the universe was created without legs and without feet." So, Plato is talking about a self-eating circular being, the first living thing in the universe, an immortal, perfectly constructed animal. This is basically our own bodies, isn't it? I mean, or at least the body is made in the image of God. So, I mean, think about it. Well, first of all, the dragon eating its own tail. It's not only eating its own tail, it's also giving birth to its own tail. Just like our bodies are not only shedding cells or scales constantly, they're also growing new ones. We are regenerating ourselves, and of course, that already implies regeneration, already implies death. So we are being eaten by our own creation, and it can seem like a rather hellish thing when you are attached to a particular side, a particular gradient of light or darkness. If you want light to win and dark to lose, it is hell, definitely. If you're afraid to die, if that's the most frightening thing you could possibly imagine, because if life is really hell, you would want to kill yourself, pretty much right away, unless you were, completely terrified of what it actually implied. So, but who says a dragon eating its own tail, at the same time growing its own tail while it eats it? Who says that's, why would that even be imagined to be off balance, that there's somehow something to be afraid of? Yeah, you're going to die. You're going to eat yourself. You're going to be eaten. But, already that implies a rebirth. So, we're a body shedding our skin as we grow it, sort of like from the inside out. And when it when it comes from the inside, it feels like it's us, it's vital, it's part of our life. And when it moves to the outside, it seems like it dissipates entirely into the other, to the beyond that we can no longer feel. But it always comes back around again. I mean, what is it that keeps me alive in every moment? Nothing but air. Molecules. Apparently dead, insentient molecules. Continually produce me, keep me conscious in every second. So really these things aren't separate, or as separate as we suppose. I mean, life and death, the outside and the inside. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. The Ouroboros. I tried to look at the pronunciation on Wikipedia, but maybe nobody really knows how it's supposed to be pronounced anymore because it's kind of a lost language. I mean, we have the letters written down in books and stuff, but, you know, no one speaking Greek is around to, like, ancient Greek at least, to clue us into how it's supposed to be said. But, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe someone knows how it's supposed to be said. But, that's how I say it.